Hello, I'm Diana with the Boonshoff Museum of Discovery, and I'm here to share with you this month's cosmic calendar. Let me take you on a tour through the night sky, your window to the universe. February is a wonderful month for stargazing because there are several constellations that are very easy to find up in the sky all night long. Let's start things off with three of the brightest stars in the evening sky. And these three stars are nice because they form a wonderful shape, a simple triangle. So this triangle is made up of the three stars Betelgeuse, Sirius, and Procyon. And each of these three very bright stars make up or are part of its very own constellation. So Betelgeuse is a part of the constellation Orion the Hunter. You might recognize it. It's a pretty famous constellation. There are three stars right in a row that make up Orion's belt. Let's highlight it here. So here's Orion the Hunter, and Betelgeuse makes up his armpits. So he has his arms raised, and he has two shoulders and two knees and a belt. The next star, Sirius, is a seriously bright star. It's the brightest star in our evening sky, and it is part of the constellation Canis Major, or the Big Dog. And this one, it's pretty easy to see a dog's head, two front paws, two back paws, and a tail with that very bright star Sirius on his collar there. And then finally, Procyon is part of a very simple constellation called Canis Minor, or the Little Dog. And this constellation is simply two bright stars in a line making a stick. But let's put them all together and see their artist versions as well. So if your imagination needs a little help seeing that stick turn into a dog, here you go. And then Canis Major, and of course, Orion the Hunter. So in the popular stories, Orion is a fierce hunter going about his business on a hunt with his two hunting dogs following him through the woods, and his hunting dogs help him on his journey. But there's lots of other ways to look up at the stars and see different stories instead. If we go back to our stick versions instead of the artwork, I can see a slightly different story. I see a man raising his arms high overhead because he just threw a stick to play fetch with his dog. So that's another version of the stars that you can tell your friends. Or if your imagination comes up with anything different, let us know in the comments below. Next up, we have an event that you can't necessarily see in the sky, but is certainly worth mentioning. The Perseverance rover will land on Mars on February 18th at 3:30 Eastern Time. The landing site is called Jezero Crater and was picked because it was once a lake on ancient Mars. And by digging around in the dirt in that crater, we can learn more about Mars's history and whether or not life once existed on this red planet. And finally, we have the full moon making its appearance on February 27th, rising shortly after sunset and staying visible all night long. I hope you enjoy all February has to offer, and if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more. Have a great day.